Well, hello everybody on YouTube. Thanks for watching another video at Larry's Blueberry Farm. This is the blueberries bushes here. Right now they're going into the fall stage now, and they are turning red. Well, I'll do another video on that later, but right now I'm going to do a neat little video here on a New Holland tc33. That's the tractor I have here that I use on a blueberry farm, mid-sized tractor, and it has a lot of uses. So let's go over this whole tractor here, what it has, how to operate it, what you can do with it. I'll try to do my best to explain everything. I thought this would be a neat video for people to look at. So again, this is a tc33d, which means it's a deluxe, and I have a front end loader on it. I bought it that way. This is a 2003 or 2007, one of those two. So let's go over what this tractor has on accessories, and I'll show you everything that I know about it. So this has the front end loader, and this has quick release levers here. So you want to release the bucket, you would lower it, put the bucket down to the ground, and release these. This has quick release hydraulics right here where I'm pointing, and the long hose, as you see, has a long hydraulic hose here that goes up and around. That's so you can remove the bucket, so that if you think it's in the way, you don't need it, you're able to do that. Another neat accessory on here is the back end. I still have the potato digger on it. I didn't remove that. Let's see if I can get in here. This has a PTO. They say not to ever put a slip clutch on the tractor because it's very dangerous. However, I'm not stupid. I'm very cautious. This saved the PTO many times because I use this with a rototiller. It's an old rototiller, an old Ford rototiller, and what happens is the clutch will slip when it hits a rock or something, instead of snapping your whole drive shaft that goes into the tractor, and this will slip. This does not come with the tractor. I put this on. The tractor has a drawbar which is removable, and 3-point hitch. In case anybody knows what 3-point hitch is, it's this unit here with a drawbar, so that doesn't flip the tractor if you're plowing. Has an adjuster right here. This is the adjuster, and removable pins to adjust it wider or narrower for your tools you put on the back of the PTO, the 3-point hitch. I have agriculture tires on this tractor. I never changed them. It came with the agriculture tires. I can't complain about it. Although I wish I had not agriculture tires, turf tires. I wish it had agriculture tires on it. I can't complain, but it does slip a little bit. Has headlights. It's a little dusty. I tried to wash it off. I do wash it. And this came with the optional cab, which is really nice in the winter, hot in the summer. And it has a heater, which you can open and close here. You can shut it off. And I'll get back into the cab and show you more accessories in there. Down here it has the hood latch. You push that forward, and the hood lifts, and It exposes the motor. This is your battery, alternator, radiator, accessory hookups, and air cleaner. This is where you put your motor oil. This is where you put your diesel fuel. This is where you put your power steering fluid. And you get over on the other side. Over here is your oil dipstick right down there. These side panels are removable right here. And that's about it on the motor. Always keep the radiator clear of dirt and debris. You don't want your motor to overheat. Alright, let me close the hood up. Got a fiberglass hood. It's not metal. I don't think any tractors come with metal hoods anymore, but I could be wrong. Back here is the hydraulic fluid, or the trans. This is where you put the hydraulic fluid in. And keep an eye on that. And underneath the tractor, it has a PTO shaft that comes in the front and a PTO shaft that goes to the back. This is for a mower, and it hooks onto here. And it's another accessory this tractor can be hooked up to. This is your four-wheel drive shaft right here. This is a four-wheel drive tractor, and believe me, it's pulled me out of some bad situations. Without four-wheel drive, I don't know how I would have got out of there. But this is a farm, and this is how it is on a farm. Okay, let's see now. This is the number. This is not the tractor number. This is the number of the bucket loader. This is your oil filter for the motor. Has a fluid check there. And I guess you can't see it on the other side. There's a hydraulic filter. Let me see if I can get over there. Let's see, you can see it here. Right there is your hydraulic filter. That's where you change your hydraulic fluid. Alright, so this is your hydraulic bolt to take it out to change the fluid. And on the motor, you can't mistake that. It's got another one on the front. This has canvas windows for the cab. They are removable. They snap off. I haven't ever removed them because the snaps and everything are dry and old. I don't want to mess with that because it may not be able to get it back on again. Okay, so let's climb into the cab and I'll show you the options in the cab here. Okay, one thing you probably saw right away is this steering wheel. It's supposed to have a hydraulic cylinder that holds in place to adjust it. I bought the new hydraulic cylinder. I never put it in yet, so it just drops down, but I'd use it anyway that way. It also is adjustable in height, which is pretty cool. I keep it down all the way. Okay, this is your dashboard. This is your diesel fuel level, your hour meter, your RPMs, your temperature gauge, and all the lights that show what's going on. This is your headlights here, running lights, your throttle lever, and there's something that a lot of people don't know what it is. It's actually a throttle lock, or maybe you would call it cruise control. You hit that and it holds the throttle and the treadle to where you want to use it. This is your clutch right here on my left here. Down here is the brakes. you can split your brakes with the splitter. There's a lever right in the top here. And this is your forward and reverse treadle right here where my foot is. Forward is make you go forward, and press it back makes you reverse. This is your key start key right here. It has a heat prep for the motor. You press it in and it heats up the glow plugs. This here again is your heater. This is the light switch for the above lights, and the heater switch right here. And this is your lever for operating the bucket. And this has a float. Now, I don't know if people know that, but you press it all the way forward, it snaps into a position down, and that will keep the bucket floating, which don't put pressure on it, just the bucket. This here raises and lowers your 3-point hitch. And over here on my left is all the levers. Rear PTO, mid PTO, range selector. This is a hydraulic driven tractor. So in order to start it, you have to put it in neutral. This has 3 positions. It has first, second, and third. When you're operating, it's best to operate in first gear.